family has watched for about five hours, so let's take a look at the film. We, of course, are not going to be able to play the whole film. Actually, the idea of today is also to entice you to come to May 10th, where it will be the grand finale of our Mexican festival. But I would like just to tell you what we're going to watch. I have just chosen a very short text, it's about 12 minutes, including the dialogue. And the reasons I have chosen those places is, first of all, because I love the music. This is one of my favorite places in the whole film, musically and visually. And secondly, because it worked actually fit very well for the reduction that we have. For this music, we need a bigger orchestra than that, much larger number of strings, brass, percussion, etc. So this works very well with the instrumentation that we have. And I want a big applause to the members of the Georgetown University Orchestra. One of our members, actually what has done is has eliminated the audio when the music is playing and has led the dialogue. This has, of course, affected the print. This is another reason to come May 10th, because you're going to be a much more beautiful print than this one, okay? And we don't have dialogue, we don't have subtitles here either. So what is going to happen is I'm going to tell you what is we're going to watch. Miro, who is the main character, has been trying to fish. He has got a fish this size, so he's totally disappointed. And he meets an old man, and he says, "What happened? What happened?" He was very unlucky, he didn't get anything. And the old man said, "What are you going to do? Let me go to the village and see if there is work there." So he goes to the village, talks with all the fishermen. If there is a way to get work, there is no work, but his son is very, very sick. And he says, it's tragically comic, he said, "The last thing I'm going to do is going to talk with the owner of the fisherman. And the next friend is he going to talk with the fisherman's owner." So he's talking with them, of course the fisherman the owner doesn't want to help him, and unfortunately the son dies. And the next thing is an extraordinary, dramatic funeral march with the images of the funeral. So this is what we are going to watch. But before we start, I would love that Joe Horowitz say a few words about what's going to happen in May 10th. I mean, everybody's also talking about that. So what is going to happen in May 10th, Joe?
How many of you have ever seen Reyes? You can now get it for the first time on DVD very easily through the World Cinema Foundation. But what you'll get is the film with the original soundtrack, as it was recorded in the 30s by a Mexican studio orchestra, and the film suffers greatly from this recording. The first thing that occurred to me when I saw this film was that it had to be seen with a live orchestra, because the music is so organic and it's such a distinguished component. This is certainly one of the greatest film scores ever composed. It is also not a score like Alexander Nevsky or Prokofiev that you can readily extract as a suite or a cantata. There is a suite that was created by Eric Kleiber, but it doesn't work because the music in this film is so specific to the imagery. So if you come May 10 to the Clarice Smith Center at College Park, you can see the film with a 50-piece live orchestra, and that's what we're going to sample.
All right. Okay, so I would like to listen to a beautiful A everybody, and we're going to start.
¿Qué vas a hacer ahora? A ver qué encontramos en el pueblo.
¿Qué tal les ha ido?
Mal. No hay trabajo en ninguna parte.
Ni pescado. Ayer fui hasta el Ensenadí y no agarré nada. Menos mal que encontré esto.
Oye, Miguel. Mi muchacho sigue muy enfermo. ¿Ya completaron la gente?
Espérate. ¿Hay lugar para el zurdo y mío?
Ni siquiera para uno. No.
Queda de malas. ¿Por qué no vas a ver a don Anselmo Herrera? Puede ser que él te ayude en algo.
No, Miguel. Primero haré cualquier cosa antes que pedirle un favor a ese.
Todavía no hay pescado. La temporada se ha retardado este año. ¿No necesito comprar otro motor para la fábrica de hielo? ¡Magnífico! Muchas gracias. Adiós, tío. Felicidades.
Buenos días, don Anselmo.
Buenos días.
Quisiera pedirle algo.
¿Qué dice?
Tengo un hijo muy enfermo y el doctor dice que si no lo mando al hospital, se me muere. Présteme lo necesario para el viaje. La temporada pasada trabajé en unas pesquerías. Cuando baje el pescado le pagaré con mi trabajo.
El negocio anda muy mal. Hay muchos gastos. No es posible. Usted perdonará.
So I think we have now a reception, Professor Coutinho.
In the atrium in the Gardner Theater. We have to move just a few paces down the walk, but there is reception available. We invite you all to join. Say hello, talk to participants, relax, and thank the orchestra.